Okay, so this is just a short introduction on how to get started with Padlet. Padlet is a website which I heard about a few months ago actually. A colleague, Stella, told me about this website and it sounded very interesting, but I hadn't bothered trying it for a long time. And it wasn't until I went to the conference in Dubai, the teaching conference, the Tisol Arabia, that I actually saw a friend using Padlet, and it looked very interesting. So I finally got around to using it this week. So when you go to the Padlet website, this is what you will see. Sign up if it's your first time. I'm going to log in. When you log in, you will see this. I'm just using my email and a password. On logging in, you'll go directly to your dashboard. And you can see here I've made a couple Padlets as kind of tests. 3 days ago I made this Padlet. I used it with my upper intermediates class. We were doing some work on adjectives and prefixes and suffixes, working on word building and doing some pronunciation work on where the stress falls on the words. And after doing this work, I asked the students to choose 3 adjectives and write a sentence with each of these adjectives. Quite a standard activity. And by using Padlet, I was able to monitor all of the 15 students at the same time. So I had this Padlet, it was shown on the interactive whiteboard. I put the students in pairs, each had a iPad. I was lucky that nobody else was using the iPad, so I took 8 iPads into the classroom. So on creating your Padlet, you have this URL. So whenever a student goes to this URL, they will see the Padlet. And when you start the Padlet, it'll be empty, and the students can click on the little plus sign here, and they can add these post-its, post-it notes. It's very good that the teacher can move them around. If you want, you can edit them while they're writing, or just tell the students at the same time that there's some mistakes. These ones, most of them I corrected in the class. There shouldn't be too many errors, but there probably will be 1 or 2. And it was a very good activity. It was very good that I could monitor them all at the same time, doing some writing work and give them feedback straight away instead of wandering around the class, checking them, looking over their shoulders. I imagine this would be quite good homework as well, which I think Stella suggested. You can set this Padlet up, and you can send them the URL, and they can go home and add sentences as well. It is very, very simple to create a Padlet. I'll just show you now. From the dashboard, you just click on make a Padlet and done. You're done there. This one is called My Stellar Padlet. These are just kind of standard Padlet phrases they add, and you can change the wallpaper. You can change different things about how they're arranged, and then all the students have to do is copy the URL, and anyone who has access to this URL can add their post-it notes.